Alright guys, this is Querbeet 2004 and I play World of Tanks. This time around I'm driving the Russian Tier 8 heavy tank IS-6, which is a premium tank. And yeah, at the beginning, soon after I bought it, I was, excuse my language, but I was really pissed off by the performance of this tank. But I gave it a fair chance, which mainly was due to the amount of money I spent on the thing. So I thought I need at least try a bit harder than usual to get used to it, and yeah, I've come to a point where I say, okay, it's playable, it earns me a good amount of money, and yeah, it's the way I usually play it in not so open spaced maps is quite I go up close and personal if possible. I explain in a minute why that is, but it's mainly due to the weapon, but I get to that point further on in the video. Yeah, I can't remember how much it did cost. I think it was 10,500 gold or 10,000, something along this line. I can't remember. It's like I'm when it comes to things like number crunching, I'm not your guy. Okay, the performance of the tank is so. You need to adjust your playstyle definitely more than in any other tank. Well, that is at least how I see it. It is, for a tier 8 premium tank, relatively agile. This is for sure. I find it with a decent maximum speed, I find it relatively okay to accelerate, and I find it also relatively okay to turn around corners. So the traverse speed is okayish. It's a premium tank, so you don't expect too much. The armor is something that I do appreciate. I read on forums that this is where the opinions diverge. Some people say the armor is shit. For me, the armor does the job. The armor is bouncy, and I think you can go toe to toe with the tier 9 when you angle correctly, and you're behind cover and try not to get hit. If you get hit once or twice, it's like that's not the world's end then. So now I come to the gun, and what I said earlier. The gun is well, my first impression, let's start that one, was what the fucking crap gun. And yeah, that is, but then I made a decision, because it has a high aiming time. It really needs a long time until it has the aiming process has finished, and you can try to do a precision shot. And on top of that, the accuracy is not really that great. So you really need to go in and brawl it, and that is why I said earlier I do brawl with this tank. Because on short to medium range, this gun actually does quite a good amount of damage. I mean, look at that. I should have hit the guy from that distance, but this is how crappy the aim and look at that one. Look. I mean, it's ricocheted. That is not a rare occasion with this gun, or I don't know what happens. but oh well. So going in there and brawling it out with the sloped armor, you can do that. For a heavy tank, your traverse speed is not working against you when you are up close and personal. Yeah, as I said, when firing from close to medium ranges, the gun is doing all right. You see what I mean? In a bit, I try to hit enemies over long distance, and that's not gonna work out good. Well, it does work out, but it could be better, and the gun is definitely not a long range weapon. Yeah, money wise, would I recommend this tank as a money earner? That's a 100% clear yes and no. When you are the brawling type, you can actually earn quite a good money, and when you are a camper in medium ranges, I mean camping in terms of, you know, you going into the city of Ensk and you really are a patient guy, you can earn good money with this tank. On these open maps, nah, I wouldn't say that there's a good money in it. So it really comes down to yourself. Are you the brawler, and are you capable of pulling off a patient game playstyle? Then yes, go for it. I have it in my rotation. I have 6 tanks at the moment that I play in on a rotation, and this tank is one of it, because to me it earns a good amount of money. I have no complaints in that department. Money, or you know, is the pound or the money spent justifiable? You know, I mean the gold and the real life money. I would say no. Given it is a tier 8 tank, as like the Löwe, I would say the money is not well spent. I don't know what else to say. I mean, compared to a tier 8, to the Löwe, it's just a crap tank. And the tank destroyer tier 8, the Tiger, performs miles better than this one. Okay, I hope you liked what I was talking about. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and I see you guys later.